Hello everyone. So this is a very overdue binder update video. I'm going to go through all of my photo card binders and just show everything that I have in them. So yes, if you want to see that, please stay tuned. I'm planning on doing this from like my non-Ults / groups I don't necessarily super collect binder, and then I'll go into the groups that I really collect and I'll do those alphabetically just for the ease of my own brain. So as far as groups that I collect pretty thoroughly, it is 17, NCT, Pentagon, and Billlie. So oh, and the Boyz. I almost forgot the Boyz. So 5 groups. NCT and 17 both have 2 binders each, and the other groups only have 1 binder. So let me grab my non-Ults binder and we'll start with that one. So here is my non-Ults binder. This is actually the only black binder in my collection of binders, so maybe in the future I'll change that. But yes, this used to be I believe a 1-inch. Yeah, it used to be a 1-inch, but I ended up getting a 2-inch binder because it was just really full. So, and here I just have a Moonbuell, something I got when I ordered her album, and an art print. As usual, all of the artists that I have art from, I will have their social media in the description. So, and here I just have random album inclusions: Map of the Soul 7, Baekhyun's Delight, Eyes Wide Open by Twice, Blackpink, the album, and Monsta X Fantasia. And I know I said I was going to do this in my last video, but I obviously still haven't done it. I have little group markers, and there are multiple groups in this album where I haven't made them, and AB6 is one where they've been in this binder, or in a binder, for ages, and I just haven't gotten around to making it, so one of these days I will. And I'm not going to go through and say what everything is from, so if you ever have any questions throughout this video about where a photo card is from, just let me know, like a timestamp and where it is on the page, and I will let you know. So, yes, AB6AT's Day 6. EXO, this is both unit stuff, solo stuff, and just full group. And typically, as you can tell, I sleeve my non-Ult things in white sleeves. There are a few exceptions, and one is like anything that has like a hollow back, I will put in a clear sleeve, so like this Suho card. Or anything that's like metallic, like this 1 billion views. And I think that there's only really one other exception, and I'll point it out when we get there. So this album binder, however you want to say it, is organized pretty much alphabetically for the most part. It gets a little messy later on, and I'll explain when we get there. So organized alphabetically, and the majority of the larger inclusions are in the back, except for when I have a full page for a group, then I just put them after that group's page. So like all of my EXO and EXO solos are behind the EXO page. And got 7. Monsta X. Nuist. And this is a little chaotic. This is Shiny, their solo stuff and group stuff, and then this is members that were in X1. So this was from Hangul and Dohyun's first little mini album that they released as a duo, and this is from X1's mini album. And then this is where I say it kind of gets messy. This is all like women. So I just put everyone that I didn't have enough to make a full page for on this page. So Sully from FX, Jiwoo from Card. This is a card from Idol, G-Idol. I still don't know how you're supposed to pronounce it. Mamamoo solo items, Stacy and Sunmi. And Sunmi also got a clear sleeve because she has a sparkly back, which you can't see. Let me show that. So, as you can see, it's sparkly, which I think is really pretty. So, she got a clear sleeve. And then more female groups. This is Purple Kiss from their first mini album. I still haven't gotten their second one yet, but I'll eventually get that. And then Twice, Red Velvets, all of my Red Velvet inclusions. And then here are all of the inclusions for other groups. And this is where I have just random extra cards that I have up for trade or things that I just kind of wasn't sure where to put them. So that's all back here. So moving right along, we have my Billlie Binder. I haven't made a binder cover for this yet. I do have all the stuff collected that I want to like possibly use for that. So who knows, maybe I'll end up making a video out of that. I haven't decided yet. But yes, this is a 2-inch binder, I believe. Just because I do plan on collecting Billlie pretty thoroughly, and I wanted to avoid having to have multiple binders for a little bit at least. So here is everything I have for them. This is the Make Star version 1 pre-order set from the Village of Perception chapter 1. And I have all of the members that were in that promotional period. And then we go into Sua POBs, because I do collect Sua. And these two are on the way, they just haven't arrived yet. And then I did collect Full Group for their debut. So that is what that looks like. And then I just have a couple of their posters. And then here are their merchandise goods from Snowy Night that they released. So I was so lucky, and I did get Sua's order exclusive with my order. I was so grateful for that. And then I just have, this was a Polaroid set. I just bought hers separately. And I did pull Haram's order benefit as well. So that's just kind of like the intro page, I guess. And then we go into the full sets that I have. These were from the tin case, and I'm only missing one. The others that I don't have yet are on the way. So like this one's on the way. These are all the unit and group cards. This is the only one I don't have. So, and I know she's probably holding a bunny, but to me it looks like a squirrel. So I wrote Soohyun with squirrel, but anyway. But yeah, that's the other one that's on the way. And this was a fan-made set that I purchased prior to the merchandise being released because I didn't think there would be any photo cards for this set, or for that comeback, because there wasn't an album. So I bought this set that someone made, and I think it's really cute. And then I am set up for their newest release, the Collective Soul and Unconscious Chapter 1. But I haven't received my order yet. I did an order through Makestar again, so hasn't shipped out to me yet. These are all of the group orders that I've joined. I have a few others that I've joined, so this isn't completely updated, but it's good for right now. So yeah, just to kind of keep track of what I have coming. These two are album inclusions, and I might end up moving them, but we'll see. And then I am planning on collecting everything for Sua, all of her album inclusions, so that is what this is. And then I do want to collect one photo card per member per version, so it'll be like Unconscious, Soul, and then probably their ID cards, since the ID cards are 1 out of 7 and there's not a difference per version. So I'll just collect the ID cards for all the members and have, at least one photo card per member per version. So that's how it's all set up. And moving right along. So next we'll go through NCT Binders. I do have 2 binders for NCT. And technically, alphabetically, it could be the boys next, but we're gonna do NCT just because it's not boys, it's the boys. So that's how the logic is working today. So there's the cover and some just random inclusions. These are some posters from Hello Future. I just stuck them in here. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with them. And just random other stuff and a fan-made set of stickers. And this binder has all of my larger inclusions in it. And I organized this, I think I reorganized it. Yes, I reorganized this so it's mostly by group, in order by that group's releases. So we have full group stuff first, and then we'll go into the units. So first we have 127. All of the many, many, many limitless inclusions. We are still on Limitless. And then we get to Regulate. Keynote inclusions for Superhuman. And random zone inclusions. And then we get into this is not where it's supposed to be. So, Dreamies, I have that Kino set, but that goes farther back, so we'll just take it out for right now. And this goes here. Random hot sauce jewel case posters that I just put in there. Hello Future inclusions. Apparently I didn't reorganize this binder. I thought I did, but now we can go back into some 127 stuff. I'm still pretty behind on sticker, so yeah. And going into favorites. So that'll be reorganized by the next time I do a video like this. More Dream. Wavy 127. These are from the signed Taeyong thing that I have. Came with like 3 photos of this size, and he signed one of them, so I have the signed one framed. And these were from 127's fan kits. I don't remember what year that was, but yeah. And random Taeyong and Doyoung inclusions. Well, they're not inclusions. They were merchandise items that I purchased. So that's everything. I do need to reorganize this binder, like I said. And I just realized there are two postcard-sized items that I haven't put in here yet. They're from Wavy's Awaken the World. Awaken the World? Is that right? I don't remember. Their most recent album that they did, I have a couple of postcards from that I need to put in here. So let me just show you those and I'll put those in later. So these are the 2 that I have. I have 10 and Win Win. So, oh, Kickback, that's the album. So I do have those. Those will go in the binder, and next time I film this binder, it will be much more organized and hopefully have everything in it. Here is my other NCT binder. And I just have a lot of random stuff in the sleeve, like the tickets to the concert that ended up never happening because of the pandemic, some oh what little pouch things, stickers, little art thing. Yeah, just lots of random stuff. And I also have Super M in here as well, but I think I might eventually need to move them into a different binder because this one is really full. So we'll see. But yeah, here are all my Super M things. More art. Fan club. And then how I have my NCT binder set up is I have everything in age order because I don't really collect any specific member thoroughly. So I just have it in age order, and I put all of the circle cards first. And then there were a few eras where I wanted to get all like a full member set. It's still a work in progress because NCT has gotten so expensive. Even with the reprints that SM ended up doing, it's very, very expensive. So hopefully one day I will have this completed. I feel like this has had a little bit of progress since last time, but probably not a lot. And then some merchandise, full group set things. And I do want to mention, I have removed a certain member from my binder, just because I'm not comfortable with the allegations that have been made, and until an official statement is made by SM, I can't in good conscience keep him in my binder. So that's why you might notice a lack of that person. But anyway. Yeah, and then we go into 2020. I just kept all of the stuff together. I might end up putting this with my other inclusions eventually. I haven't decided yet. This was Make-A-Wish unit. I got the little wish card set. These are hollow. I think they're so pretty. And more merchandise for Taeyong and Doyoung. Japanese cards. So these were all pre-order exclusives from Tower Records. Somehow I ended up with 3, so I just kept them all. I only ordered 2 copies of Loveholic, but yes. And these are all, so before we get into the album cards, I have all of my Kino and like tour book and any kind of special pre-order type cards. I have them before. So that's what these are. And then these are just album cards. And I do try to collect Chunji pretty thoroughly, so I kind of put them behind that Jisung thing. And I am still missing a few of them, so like this Jisung equivalent I'm missing. And then I'm so behind as far as Hot Sauce and Hello Future goes. So that's kind of where my collection ends for NCT. And next we have Pentagon. So some of their merchandise from We Live, their online concert. And then all of my Yanan pre-order and special cards. This is from like a season's greeting, and I think these are all pre-order cards. Yes, I do collect Yanan, and I'm so close to being done with his collection. It's really exciting. So I am missing his little ID card from their first album, and a ceremony card, and a demo 2 card. And I think that's it. But I am so close. It's really exciting. And I have not yet ordered their newest album. Part of that is because I was in a group order to have that album, but then the group order manager canceled it like 6 hours before the join period ended, and I didn't realize that they didn't place the order until it was too late, because they sent the message when I was asleep and I woke up and the join period was over. So I'm a little frustrated at that person for doing it that way. I understand why they did it, but at the same time I really don't understand why they did it. But anyway, not getting into that rant. Let's just show you the rest of my Pentagon stuff. I am planning on getting their album. I haven't decided yet where I'm getting it from. I think their promo period has ended, so I don't think I'll be able to get any to order from a place for like a pub anymore. But I'll probably just find somewhere and just order the album from there and maybe get a few pre-order cards on through like the sale tag on Instagram. But yeah, these are other members that I got pre-order cards for that I just kept or didn't trade away. And this is from the We Live concert. They had an option where if you got the online ticket and a keychain, you also got a photo card. So I got Shinwan. If I'm ever able to find a trade for Yanan, I probably would, but I also really like Shinwan, so yeah, we might just keep him. And various other inclusions. I'm still missing Yanan's sticker, so maybe at one point I'll get that. And I did write whose I already have. And I don't yet have any of Yanan's posters that came with Love or Take, so maybe eventually I will find those as well. But yeah, I am super happy with how far I've come with my Pentagon collection. It's been so much fun. Next we have 17. So this is the first binder where I keep all of my non-S-Coops and non-full group things. So any like member that I pull or member that I have that isn't S-Coops and it's not like a full group set, that's what I keep in here. And this is actually a freebie that someone sent to me, but I thought it was really cute, so I put it in there. Japanese cards. And a lot of these are up on my Instagram for trade to S-Coops. Especially these. Oh, this is not in, hold on. Okay, I have no clue how that happened. But yeah. I'm still not sure if I like how I have these in here. These larger bookmark type weird things, but that's how they are for right now. And that's it for this one. Okay, and this binder has everything that is full group or all of my S-Scoops things. So these are just some of their Japan trading cards. Random POBs, and these two are just random. This one's from like a magazine, and this one is from the Yes Oh What card. Not Oh What. I don't remember where this is from. It's like a random thing you can get, but anyway. And I know this isn't S-Scoops or full group, but this is all from an ode, and that was the concert that I went to go to. So these are like random things that I got at the concert. Those are from the DVD. And I just had so much fun, so I just decided to keep it in this binder. And the way I have my 17 binders set up, I'll have to move it a little bit so you can see the full group stuff. And this is from the magazine that they did. Japan stuff from one of their tours. And going into album inclusions. A lot of his older stuff is very hard to find, so it's really only an ode forwards that I have anything close to a complete collection. My battery is dying. Oh no, it was fully charged when I started this. So, I didn't get all of his stickers. I just didn't really see the need. But yeah, I'm only missing the Begin set, so oh, I'm so close. I'm so excited. Hangare full sets. And then I am missing all of Your Choice and all but the one Ataka card. So I still have some work to do for him as well. Oh, and these are the Target cards, and I just kept them all in here. These are from the OTU tour. And then I do have the full group one, the Target exclusive on the back. And I had a few extras, so you might have seen I have that also in my other 17 binder. I just have the one. These are like behind the scenes photos that were from an ode. And since that was when I really started collecting for 17, I thought that was nice to have these. And that's it. So I think we just have one more binder left. So I didn't realize how many binders I still have to decorate. Because I have the Billlie one, I have the 17 one, I have this one which is for the boys, and honestly I might switch this binder out for a different one because I'm not crazy about this binder, but that's a thing for another day. This is my Boyz Binder. It is, I believe, 1.5 inch. So yes, let's just get into it. And for the boys, I collect Kevin, Nu, and Q. But for Q, I only collect him from Bloom Bloom onwards. For the other two, I collect all of their album cards. Korean album cards, I should specify. And these are just things that I thought were really cute. I loved this Generation Z video that they did. So, yes. And these are random pre-order cards and things. A couple of Japanese cards that I just thought were really cute. And I will say, and some Be Your Own King merchandise stuff. I have the most progress so far on New, just because he's typically harder to find and more expensive. And so my thought process was go with the harder one first before it gets harder. So that's why you'll see a lot of his stuff is closer to being completed. And for right now, how I collect the boys, it's very similar to how I collect for 17. I just keep whoever I pull, and if I get duplicates, I trade those off for my biases, but otherwise I just keep the pulls. So that's what is going on. The only exception to that would be this Chucky card. I would be willing to trade. Like, these 3 cards are currently up for trade, and I'd be willing to trade multiple of them. Or even, like, them and other stuff on my page, my Instagram page, for trade, because that card is so hard to find. I think I might just end up purchasing News. I've seen it for sale, so I might just end up doing that. But, yeah. And the funny thing was, as I was placing my order, I told my brother, I'm like, this is going to be a set that's going to be really hard to find. He was like, oh, just buy like 11 albums then, so you have a full set. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I'll just buy 6. And then I didn't pull Q's. And he's a very difficult member to collect for. So I don't have, like, you can probably tell, I have made not great progress with him. But the progress that I do make, it's been really fun. So, yeah. We'll see if in the future I change how I collect the boys, but for right now I really like how I do it. These are just random larger inclusions. And this set was a gift from a friend, so it's very special. And this sticker set, which I'm going to be completely honest, I got this from a group order. And I meant to put down for the Polaroid set that they had, but I clicked the wrong one. And I fully acknowledge I clicked the wrong thing. So it was my own fault. But I think this is cute anyway. But yeah. Anyway. Let's just bring a couple binders back on screen for this last bit. So yes, that is everything for this year's update to my binders and my collection. I might do another one of these in like 6 or so months, which would probably be in like August-ish, if I remember. If not, I'll try to do one beginning of next year. But either way, if you stayed through this entire video, I think it's going to be a long one. So if you stayed through the entire thing, thank you. If you're collecting any of the same groups I collect, please let me know. I'd love to talk collection stuff with you. If you collect different groups, let me know about that too, just because I'm curious. And yeah, with all that being said, I hope you guys are having a wonderful whatever time of the day it is wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys.